Hello guys, welcome to a new video, and today it's a very important video to tell you that I passed FIST 1. So that's very nice. It's the first step of a lot of steps to be an air traffic controller. So it's nice because I can see that the work paid off. So yeah, I hope that everyone that is watching my videos pass in the test. That's why I'm making the videos, so you can see a little bit of the things that will probably appear. So let's start these videos. Today I will guide you through FIST 1, what probably you will see, but first I need to give you a small disclaimer. Okay guys, it's not right to talk about what appeared in FIST, so that's on Eurocontrol. I think it's a little bit illegal to do that because I'm giving like stuff that it's too much clear of what it's going to appear in your exam. So here in this video I will give you all the tricks and tips. Sorry, about SkyTest. Okay, I will not talk about the Eurocontrol exam, but I will tell you in SkyTest what do you need to do and the tricks and tips that I used. Okay, so let's start here with the video. Let me show you my results before the FIST 1. In SkyTest I will talk about my routine, my mindset, and after this slide we will go to SkyTest. Okay, so let's start with my routine. Okay, my routine was very simple. So I used to do every day 40 minutes training on SkyTest and Eurocontrol. Okay, very important, every day, but just a little bit, not even 1 hour. Okay, so your head be connected with what you will see in the real FIST. So in the weekend I would rest 1 day, and in the other day I would do a full 3-hour simulation of the FIST. So I will go to SkyTest and I would do every exercise there's there. Okay, so sometimes maybe cube folding will appear on FIST, other times will not appear. So I can't really tell you what appeared on the exam. But if you do it all, you will know everything. Okay, so it's very important that you study everything because it's different from my country to your country. Some country it's more updated, others is less. So yeah. So yes, my routine was just like this for probably 1 month before the FIST, and let's go for the few days before the FIST. Okay, these are very important moments where you need to rest. Okay, it's very important. The day before, just sleep very well. Okay, so I will tell you exactly what I did. Okay, so this will be very specific. But if you follow this, you will be in the 1% routine. I can guarantee you. Like the others, 99% of the people did not do this. I can guarantee you. Okay, first thing, guys, no alcohol, no smoke in this month. Okay, you need to understand that this is a very serious job. Okay, for me, this is my dream job. It's not a way to get good money. No. This is my dream job. I have papers in the wall of my bedroom with information for FIST. Okay, I have all the plans of the cube in my wall. I have angles like degrees. I have the compass. I have everything that you can imagine printed on my wall of my bedroom. So when I wake up, it's always there. Like this, you are already in the 1%. It can look like a bit crazy, and it is because it's my dream job. So if you really want to be an air traffic controller, you need to be a bit crazy for it because it's your dream. Okay, so let's go for another steps. Okay, no alcohol, no smoke in this month. Okay, you will need to have your head in its fullest. It needs to be perfect. Okay, the reaction time needs to be the best, the thinking, everything. Okay, so let's go for the 2 days before of the exam. Don't eat shit, please. No McDonald's, no Burger King, nothing of that. Just clean food. I will tell you exactly what did I eat. So in the day before, the lunch was like a normal bolognese. okay, spaghetti bolognese. And in the dinner it was like some chicken with rice. Okay, not the day before is not really very important, but the thing that is very important is that I had the exam at 2 p.m. in the next day. Okay, at 22:30 I closed my phone, my TV, everything. There's no screens. Your eyes need to sleep very well. You cannot be tired for the exam. So at 22:30, closed everything. I closed my eyes, and probably like 11 and a bit, I was sleeping. I woke up at 8:30. Okay, so 8:30. And the first thing that I did was catch a bit of sun. It's important for your body. Okay, guys, this is really crazy, but this is the 1% routine. If you want to be perfect in this, I want to guarantee it. So I will take the 1% routine. I wake up, get a little bit of sun, drink water, and my breakfast. Okay, breakfast very important. Eggs. Eggs are very good for your memory. So I ate 3 eggs with 2 plain bread. Okay, like toast with egg, and 1 orange juice. So that was it at like 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m. So yeah. After, just 1 coffee. 1 coffee at 11 a.m. Okay, just 1 coffee, like 2-3 hours before your exam. So you won't be there like shaking, but your head will be focused because caffeine. Yeah. Now I'm forgetting how to say in English. But yes, very important. Just 1 coffee. Guys, don't eat a lot of sugar. If you want to eat sugar, eat like a banana, eat a piece of fruit, maybe strawberry, maybe blueberries. They are very nice for your head. Okay. So next, my lunch. My lunch was at 12 p.m. p.m. Okay, 12 p.m. It was just grilled chicken with rice. Simple. Why? Because you need to do your digestion fast. So when you start your exam, in my case it was 2 p.m., the digestion is over and your energy levels are in their top. So I will start my exam in the top of the top. I'm perfect. I'm not sleepy. I don't need coffee. I don't need food. It's all digested. So guys, remember, drink a lot of water before the exam. Go do your your necessities at the bathroom, and just start the exam. The exam is long. It's 3 hours. So what I did was water and a banana. So I ate the banana in the now I'm forgetting the name, interval, like the stoppage time, in the stoppage time, after 3 or 4 exercises, we had a break. Sorry, I forgot a break, and I ate the banana. The banana will give you more energy for the final exam, the final exercises. So it was like that. I felt perfect. Okay, it was perfect. So the routine worked. Maybe if I didn't do the routine, would I pass? Probably. I study for it. But guys, I don't care. I want to be in the 1%, because if I'm not, I'm risking. If I am, I'm not risking. I'm doing everything in my control to enter to the ATC. Okay, so this was my routine and my mindset. Okay, this is my dream job. You need to focus if this is your dream job. You need to do everything that you can do to be it. Okay? So now let's stop talking about my routine and what I did, and let's show you my results on FIST 1. So you have probably some opinion on or something to understand what did I have before I went to the exam. And after I show you that, I will show you some tricks that I use in SkyTest that I think they are useful for probably your exam. Okay, so let's go to SkyTest. So guys, we are here in SkyTest. Let's start for the first exercises. I did 2 times big numbers comprehension. Okay, this is like English listening test. I prefer to open the live ATC and listen their traffic controllers in real life. I would get a book and just write a lot of the messages that they send to each other and to the pilots. So I think that's a great way to understand the English in the aviation world. So yeah, I didn't do a lot of this, but when I did, the first time was already a 91%, so I just didn't do anymore. Coordinate system test. Guys, this one, do it a lot in SkyTest. Very important. If you can get this grade in SkyTest, there's no chance to fail in the real FIS. Okay? In my last results, I got a lot of 100%, some 95 or 99. Okay? There's no problem. If you get these type of grades after a lot of tries, guys, okay? I had some 86, 87, there's no problem. But after you train a lot, here it shows 1 hour and 52, but it's more because they are not counting from the back. You need to train a lot. So for coordinate system test, you can check my 2 videos in my channel. I have 2 videos about it, one explaining everything and one doing a speed run, okay? Let's go for cube folding. Guys, cube folding, it's exactly the same thing. I did a video in my YouTube channel when I explain the guide how to have every time 100%. It's impossible to fail. So I show you all the plans of the cube. I think it's 11 if I'm not mistaken. And you just train looking at it and then you will know, like automatic. That's why from here it was all 100% and in like 4 minutes. Crazy. Guys, I solved 20 cubes in 4 minutes. Because it's automatic. It's like, I can't even explain. It's like, it is like that. It's not a question. It is like that. So yeah. Divided attention test. I didn't do too much. So I think this was probably most to a little bit of multitasking, like to look to a lot of places at the same time. I didn't do it too much. So let's hop on to adding conflicts. Okay guys, adding conflicts. Very, very important. It will appear for sure. Adding conflicts, it's like one of the most important things for ATC. So yeah, as you can see, I started at 70%. It was not good, but training makes perfect. So I went to, I think my maximum try was like, yeah, 96. I never went to 98 or to 100. I always failed 2 of them. I almost always did in diagonal and vertical at the same time, but here in these 2 it was vertical and diagonal, so separated. It's important that you do like that, maybe 2 or 3 tries, because normally in FIST, as you can ask a lot of people that did a FIST or something like that, they will tell you that it's a component of vertical and another component of diagonal. What I can say is that I trained both, okay? In my head, it was like something, if I do it both vertical and diagonal, when it becomes just vertical, it's gonna be so easy to identify that it will be easy, okay? So just train a lot, try to get above 90. I think it's important, above 90. So yeah, let's go for the next one. Okay, learning and applying rules. This one, I actually think I could train a little bit more. And in SkyTest, in this platform, it's very, very good. If you do it here in difficult mode, more than 90%, you are safe. Okay? You are 100% safe. But you need to understand that in the exam, the real exam, FIST 1, you can be nervous or not focus because you are afraid of missing. Guys, you need to understand something. When people tell you this is a very stressful job, this is something that is very stressful, guys, stress in this job, it needs to be your friend. You need to be friends with stress. There's no way to be stressful and not enjoying the stress. If you are not enjoying the stress, forget. You are not an ATC. You need to be friends with stress. Stress is your friend. Stress will motivate you to do better, okay? And to solve hard questions and puzzles and everything, okay? So when you feel stress, believe me, it's better. You need to be friends with stress. So yeah, in learning and applying rules, do it in difficult mode here, guys. Very, very good to exercise here. Just do it. Here in matching figure tests, I don't remember. Oh, okay, yeah, this one you can train here or in Eurocontrol. Actually, it's a little bit similar, but it's easy to have a great grade here. It's not a bit of a problem, okay? So I think it's okay. Okay, guys, memorize instruments. This exercise, it's very difficult in SkyTest difficult mode because it have six how can I say it? 6 image to memorize, okay? In the real fist, it can be, I don't know, but it could be like 4, 5. I don't know if it can be 6. I really don't know. So I have some tactics here, and I will show you in the next image. I will cut the video and I will show you, like, small video explaining, you know. I will just skip that part now and I will go for memorize pictograms, but you will see the video. Okay, guys, here we have an example for the memorize instruments. I put it here 4 random images, okay, from Google, and I will give you the tips that I used for my fist, okay? Always, when I have something pointing to somewhere, because this is very common in aviation with the endings and the compass, I would use my left hand to point. Imagine that it's this case. It's pointing to north. Okay? My finger in the exam will be pointing to the ceiling in the roof. I don't care. I must be crazy in the room, but I will pass. For sure. So yeah, my left hand pointing to the ceiling. I don't care. After, I will see the airspeed on this instrument. I would say in my head, assume that it's 200, okay? It's a little bit less, but assume it's 200. I would say 200, 200, 200, okay? And after, I would see this temperature. Imagine it's like 31, and I would say 231, 231, okay? And in the last one, so this is flaps from an Airbus, probably, or a Boeing, I actually don't know. But there go from 0 to 4, okay? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. What you can do with your right hand, so now you don't have any hand in your mouse, and there's no problem because you have time to click. So with your left hand you point to where the compass is, and with your right hand you will put the number of the flap. So if it's in 1, you put 1 up. If it's 2, you put 2. If it's 3, you put 3. If it's 4, you put 4. If it's 0, you don't put nothing, okay? Just do like a rock, like in the rock, paper, scissors, you just do a rock. So it's like this. So you have two free instruments, and you just need to know 2 or 3 with numbers. So I would do that with my 2 hands, and I would just say 231, 231, 231. And then it will appear in my screen. I would choose. Okay, this was my tactic. I think I got it almost everyone right, probably, with this tactic. So just use it, okay? If you can do it without the hands, perfect. You are perfect to go. If you don't know, just do it like that, okay? Train with 6 instruments, okay? I train with 6 instruments, so when you got to the fist, it feels a bit easier, okay? So it's this. Let's go for the next one. Okay, guys, here in Memorize Pictograms, I didn't do much, but it's good to train your memory. I think you will have some math problems between the pictograms. It's important that you know how to solve simple math, pluses, minus, okay? Simple things, okay? So just easy mathematics from like the basic of the basic. Multi-attention test, I actually didn't do it too much. Again, the math, it's important, not that complex, like just with till the number 10. Planning ability. Guys, planning ability here in SkyTest, for me it was very easy. In 4 tries I got 100%. But I can tell you that from everyone that I talk to, do it on Eurocontrol, okay? You will be surprised if you don't study this in Eurocontrol. It's gonna be different, it's not like SkyTest, okay? Do it in Eurocontrol. Actually, just train everything in Eurocontrol, okay? It's very important to do it in SkyTest, but Eurocontrol, it's the real platform where you will do the exam. They give you that templates for a reason, and the reason it's simple is because they are very similar. Guys, spot the side here in SkyTest, perfect, okay? Do it here, it's perfect. I felt that I was 100% trained for this part of the feast. Train a lot in SkyTest. I think I almost got always 100%. Yeah, this was one that I put in medium mode just to check what it was, but yeah. And for the final one, guys, vigilance test. I just did here one time, and I will explain you why. I think this exercise is very visual, okay? And I didn't want to do it in SkyTest because Eurocontrol had their template. And if they have their template in their website, I will just see the Eurocontrol template because it's the one that will appear on Feast. Sometimes this exercise appears on Feast, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know, you don't know, but you need to train it. I have a video, a very small video, where you can see how to get always 100% on this test, okay? This test is probably testing your capacity of have attention for a long time. This test is long, it could be like 30 minutes, just looking to the screen, looking to the point, just jumping around, okay? But you have the method on my channel. So guys, this was everything to show you today. And let's hop on to the Feast 2, okay? I did here some checks. I'm seeing how to do it. I'm trying to get my strategies, okay? And when I got a clear strategy, I came here to help you guys, okay? Thank you for seeing the video, and see you in a bit.